Life is Strange double
Let's go, Lucy!
Live stream. All you need to know about the game.
Let's go, Lucy!
Learn more about this
Wait, why am I in...
supernatural
Is that German?
murder mystery from Deck 9 developers Jonathan Stauder and Felice Kwan.
There are no
Guys, I don't know how to get out of
no
German.
weapon. Police are completely stumped as to how it could have happened.
Discover Max Caulfield's incredible new ability
We
to
got it.
shift between two parallel timelines.
Stressing.
Which comes in really handy when you're a detective and you want to eavesdrop and snoop and track suspects.
Welcome Hannah Tell, the actor behind Max.
She doesn't know what could happen. It could even kill her to try to use her powers again.
Whoa.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
And to cap it all off, our world premiere of extended gameplay. So get comfy, grab some snacks, and get ready to dive into this all-new adventure in the award-winning Life is Strange series.
This is so
This
cool. Look
is
how
Life
well
is
done this
Strange
is.
Double exposure.
Can we get love in the chat for Lucy, please? Lucy Hale, who's over there working, doing brand and marketing stuff for Liz. Like, absolutely killing it. This was her baby. This entire reveal stream is her baby.
It's been 3 years since the release of Life is Strange True Colors.
Let me know if this
Since
sounds
then,
okay, guys.
The team at Deck 9
Let's go,
Games have
Felice!
been hard at work on a game, a story and a world worthy of the return of Max Caulfield, beloved star of the very first Life is Strange.
I've been here before.
We knew that this had to be something special. We knew we had to respect the 2 unforgettable endings to the first chapter of Max's story, while also crafting something new, something fresh that echoed and
two
acknowledged
endings.
Max's past challenges, even as it moved her personal story forward. Welcoming in new players from the very beginning, while giving fans the story they didn't know they wanted. The team have been collaborating, along with our partners at Square Enix External Studios, to bring Max and Caledon University to vivid life.
This is so pretty.
And we couldn't have done it without Hannah Tell
Oh my God,
and the
stop.
rest of our stunning cast, whose performances elevate and bring nuance to every moment of our story. Together, we've built for you a supernatural murder mystery.
What is this?
Packed full of twists, intrigue, and heart that still delivers on every aspect of Life is Strange's DNA. Meaningful emotional choices driven by your connection to other characters. A diverse and complex cast that reflects the world around us in all its joy, sorrow, and anxiety.
It looks so
Romance, humor, and
You can
light
just-
even in the darkest of circumstances.
good. I don't want to talk over.
For
but I have
those
so
of
many
you who
thoughts.
have played every Life is Strange to date, we can't wait to welcome you back. And for those of you curious about Max and her new adventure, we're delighted to have you join us. Welcome to our deep dive reveal of Life is Strange
let's
Double
go,
Exposure.
deep dive reveal. Oh man. Oh man.
I swore
What?
I would never use my power again.
Dude, the music in this
But
trailer.
2 nights ago,
Fire. Fire. Fire.
I found my friend's body in the woods.
Drama. Dude, she looks so good.
I don't know who I can trust. Or who trusts
I know,
me.
right, Steph? The graphics look
But my
incredible.
friend Safi is dead.
Oh no!
So why can I still hear her voice? Focusing my power,
Look at that.
I somehow shifted into a parallel timeline. Here, Safi is still alive.
Drama.
The danger stalks our
Drama.
every step. And only I can investigate both realities.
Hang on. Parallel world?
It's the same as this one, except you're dead. I
Yikes!
can still save Safi
And all these characters
If
look
I
so
can
cool. I'm
solve
excited to get to meet them, like
and
know them, to
prevent
understand
the
who they
same
are.
murder across 2 timelines.
It is so dangerous being Max's friend. Yeah. I don't want to. I wouldn't want to be Max's friend because then I might die. October 29th, that is so soon and like that's crazy. That's crazy, chat.
Life is Strange Double Exposure is a thrilling narrative adventure game where you investigate a supernatural murder mystery. You play as Max Caulfield,
She's
a
got a
photographer
spoon.
and artist in residence at Caledon University.
Wait, what was that?
A prestigious college.
Is that a picture?
in
Was that
upstate
a
Vermont.
photo?
When Max's new best friend, Safi,
I
is
think you
found
could take- that
murdered
looks like you take
in
pictures.
mysterious circumstances, Max discovers she has
I
the
think you could take
supernatural
pictures. That looked like you could
ability
take
to
pictures.
shift back and
That looked
forth
like photo
between
mode.
two timelines.
You got photo mode and Life
in
is
one
Strange,
timeline,
finally?
Safi is dead.
I'm gonna freak out.
But in the other, she's still alive and still in danger.
Oh shit.
Oh my
Max
God, Lucy's
realizes
accent
the
is
killer
amazing,
will
yes.
soon strike again in both versions of reality. Max and the player will use her new shift power to
Dude, that is
explore two
such a
versions
cool
of this
effect.
vivid winter campus. As you forge
That is so
allies
cool
and
looking.
pursue suspects across two
Shout
versions
out
of
to the
reality,
devs.
you'll
Look at
shape
this.
both timelines through your unforgettable choices. But it's a race against time. A relentless
Why does that
detective
look
has
like,
Max in his sights.
Rachel Amber's
And
dad.
Safi's killer grows closer with every clue uncovered.
Give me Rachel Amber's dad. and I
With
don't
Max's
trust it.
new power to shift between two timelines, can you solve and prevent the same murder?
Wild. Right?
That was a good edit. Oh man. Welcome on in, everybody, guys. If you're just tuning in, we're watching Life is Strange Double Exposure Reveal live stream right now.
Murder mysteries,
Oh!
a narrative genre full of thrilling stories and intense action, scattered with red herrings and the inevitable climactic twist. But what happens when elements of the supernatural become involved, making the mystery at hand seemingly impossible to solve? And how do you write something so complex? I'm chatting with game director Jonathan Stouter and
This
narrative
is
director
so
Felice
good. Look,
Kwan
like, just the
to learn
quality
how
of
they
this is so good.
crafted Life is Strange Double Exposure's
Yo, whatever
supernatural
camera
murder
they
mystery.
use, hype it up. That looks so good.
Jonathan and Felice, it is so wonderful
couch
to
is
be
so
here
small.
with you. How does it feel now that you can finally
Look at
talk
them!
about Life is Strange Double Exposure?
Let's
It's definitely
go.
been exciting to finally get to talk about what Tech
Hell
Nine's been
yeah,
working on
let's
these
go.
past
Deck
few years,
9
and get to
devs,
talk
let's
more about the game.
go.
We are excited for fan theories about what's going on in the trailer.
Oh, we're gonna have a lot of theories. We're gonna have a lot of theories, trust me, because a mystery is afoot, right?
Yeah, the couch is so short.
And that is the core premise of the game.
Right. But not just a murder mystery, it's a supernatural murder mystery. What initially starts as a whodunit in terms of the crime
Whodunit.
very quickly becomes a how could this have even happened? How is this even possible sort of crime? And then you, as the player, as Max, are uniquely suited to use your time powers to solve this crime.
Oh, can you tell me about Max, who she is and why she has time powers?
Right.
Good
So
question.
Max
Great
Caulfield,
question.
famous photographer, artist in residence at Caledon University, which is the setting of our game.
She's
Ooh,
come to Caledon
university.
University to start afresh, to build a life that's separate from
This
a
is
past
such
that
a
she
good video.
doesn't really want to think about anymore. But unfortunately for her, this mystery lands in her lap.
So Felice, can you set the scene for us? Because we've got mysterious pasts at play, but then also this is a very unusual murder mystery, right?
Right. So it is almost holly break, dead of winter. Max walks up a hill and finds her friend Safi dead in the snow.
Unbelievable.
Seconds after seeing
So much
Safi
drama.
talking on the phone. There
Right off
are
the bat.
no footprints.
Right off the
there's
bat,
no
dead friend. What the
weapon.
Life is
Police
Strange.
are completely stumped as to how it could have happened.
So there's not really
Can't believe
any
they would do
evidence
that.
or leads to go by. How do you solve a murder mystery like this? What tools might you have?
Luckily, Max unlocks a supernatural ability. She is able to shift from the current timeline into a parallel timeline
Dude.
where her friend Safi is alive.
It gives me a
And
headache
fans
thinking
of the first
about
game
that.
will recognize this as kind of an evolution of her rewind power, and why exactly that has happened is at the heart of the story.
What the hell was that?
Can you imagine the timelines?
So my understanding is
like,
there are two timelines
the
at
writer
play here.
timeline.
One in which Safi is still alive, and the other, she's been murdered. If I'm Max, why don't I just stay in the timeline where she's still alive?
Great question.
Because Max will very quickly discover the killer is still at large in the timeline where Safi is alive. And so, using her new supernatural abilities, Max will have to both solve and prevent the same crime across 2 timelines.
So we're dealing
Wow,
with
they
2
really set her
timelines
up for a
and a race
challenge.
against time to stop a killer before they kill again. This seems like it was very complicated
That's
to
what
write.
I'm saying.
It was really complicated. It was also very interesting because
Yeah, but
Max needs
Felice is a
essentially
goat,
2
dude.
versions of every person
Felice
that
and
she's
the Decknine riding
investigating.
team, they're
2
goats.
versions of the environment, and these will both differ in ways that are significant because of Safi's
Look how
death.
pretty that
It is
looks.
also kind of bittersweet because even the people that Max is growing closer to, like Moses, there's 2 versions
Moses.
of him as well, and she needs to navigate that.
Can you tell us a bit more about Moses?
So Moses is Safi's best friend, and he's an astrophysicist at this college. And
throwing that
because
out
of
there.
his science background, he might be the only person who can help Max understand what's going on with her powers. And the 2 of them grow closer through this investigation. But Max has to wrestle with if she's ready to open up and tell someone about her
God.
powers for the first time in
Did we
years.
tell them?
Now, Jonathan,
I'm gonna tell
I can
Moses about
imagine
my
that
powers.
the multiple timelines also really lends itself to some interesting gameplay. What can we expect?
Well, so Max's ability to shift between the 2 timelines open up a whole slew of new gameplay possibilities for us. And so Max will be navigating between different versions of the same space impacted by Safi's death, and she'll be able to use these powers to circumnavigate puzzles. discover
Circumnavigate.
clues about
What a
suspects
word.
she might not otherwise have access to, in addition to navigating these different relationships in each space.
Oh, so like maybe in one timeline, a door is closed, in another, it's been unlocked, but it sort of depends on how you play the game, right?
Right.
Or Max can make sure that it is
They're a
unlocked.
great host. I love all their
Oh,
questions.
now
I mean,
we're
I don't know
gonna
if they
write
came
this
up with
down
them,
in
but they're
advance.
great questions, and they're doing a great
And you
job.
mentioned
I
earlier
love this.
that this is described as a quote unquote impossible murder that only Max can solve. Why is that?
Because Max can talk to the murder victim. She's the only person who can do that, and it's
Crazy.
her relationship with Safi that's the key to solving it.
Safi's alive.
Max, are you okay? It kind of seems like you're on drugs.
Huh?
Haha,
Oh,
that's great.
no, I'm just really happy you're here with me.
Oh,
And your
she's
mom.
struggling so much because she's in 2 timelines and she's
So,
trying to save
drugs
her
then.
friend. I liked the detail on her
So
sweater.
let's talk about Max's
detail on the
incredible
sweater
new
looks so
ability
good.
to bend time. Give us the lowdown on that.
Right. So Max has the ability to
I don't know, Mystic.
tear the fabric between these 2 timelines and instantaneously travel between them. We call it shifting.
That's a lot of
Shifting.
responsibility, and that's a lot of power. Where does it come from? Because we know Max to have had powers in the past, right?
Yeah, she actually does not have her rewind powers anymore. She has not used it because of the trauma associated with it and fear of what might happen. And so when
Good.
Safi is murdered, she can't rewind. It's like losing fluency in a language.
Ooh, that's so
But
powerful.
she does care enough about Safi that she's willing to use the new version of her power, the shifting, to try to help her friend. But why that has happened is Max doesn't know. It's kind of at the heart of the story.
So is Max kind of thrown by having this new power, or is she sort of old hat at this? She's like, yeah, I've just got another power. Pile it on.
She definitely at first, she needs to use the power to investigate how the power works before she can even start to investigate the
She's
murder.
taking all the powers.
So right off the bat, she is concerned, is this some version of
She's the
rewind?
most
Have I gone
powerful.
back in time? She doesn't know. And so she
That
starts
is so
traversing
cool.
the timelines,
That is such
pulsing
a-
and
that is so
listening in
cool.
on folks across the veil and deducing
That is
how
so
her power
cool. What a
Okay,
cool
so this pulse
effect.
power, is that the thing that she does where it's kind of like an aura coming out of her fingertips and she can,
Hand goes up.
What's that?
Right. So Max can extend her supernatural senses to detect where the veil is weakest between the 2 timelines, the spots where she can shift. And in doing that, she can also grab a glimpse of other people, key objects across the timeline without having to shift, which comes in really handy
is
when you're
so
a detective
cool.
and you want to eavesdrop
We're gonna be
and
the best
snoop and
detectives
track
ever.
suspects.
So when she uses the pulse, she kind of like takes this glimpse into the 2 timelines, can make an assessment, and then choose which one to shift into. How does the shift work?
Right. So when Max has identified one of these weak points between
We are
the
getting so
timelines,
much
we call them
information.
shift
This is so
spots,
cool.
she can use the shifting ability to instantaneously travel to the other timeline. So
Yo,
in
that's
a
a messy
flash,
timeline.
she is instantaneously transported to the
I
opposite
love her
version
fits.
of the environment, different non-playable characters around, and so she's able to use
It's
that
giving me,
to
like,
traverse,
Bioshock Terror with
puzzles,
Elizabeth.
circumnavigate locked doors, suspects that won't talk to her in one timeline but will in another.
Oh, So
you won't
is
talk
it
to me in this
apparent
time. Go to
to
the
the
other
player?
timeline. You talk to me.
Yeah, I'm in this timeline where Safi's still alive, or I'm in this one where Safi's dead. Like, how will I know? I will like confuse myself playing this.
So
Does Max get confused?
She does.
I love
she
these
absolutely does
questions.
get confused. And along the way, she has to learn what's different between the two timelines along with the player. But Safi's death not just reverberates through the relationships on campus, but
That's what
also
I was
through
saying,
the
Retro.
environment. And we reflect this in different ways, different set dressing, different audio, different lighting. The
Oh
weather
my God, look how
patterns
beautiful that
change, the
environment
butterfly
is.
effect. And so Safi's death has this
God.
immense impact that creates two distinctly different timelines.
I do think that it will be really clear to both Max and the player where she's at. At the same time, she's juggling twice as many social interactions and twice as many clues. So
Yeah, that's
she
a lot.
absolutely messes up. It's a lot of fun
I
for
love
Max to try to keep all
Elise's
that
earrings.
straight.
Right.
by the
So
way.
she'll have to keep an eye out for dialogue choices because if you're not paying attention, you might stumble into Max being confused about the timeline. Whereas if you're on your
Oh, that's
game,
kinda
you can
cool.
avoid those little faux pas in a conversation.
I'm sorry. I was being nosy. I don't know why. Probably just
Wow, Max being
paranoid.
nosy. What's new?
Jesus, Max. Get your shit together.
And also, we're on a college
Love it.
campus. So she's supposed to be using this power to be solving a murder mystery. But I imagine there's probably also a lot of
Classic
drama that filters through.
And she's an artist in residence, so she's supposed to be this mentor figure
Oh,
to,
that's
to the
cool,
students who are still
yeah.
there on holiday break. But at the same time, it would be really useful to manipulate these students to solve.
Wait,
this
so she's
mystery.
not
So
going to school
She
there?
is juggling a lot.
So Max Caulfield,
She's,
who
like,
has
doing
been
an
so
internship kinda
closed
thing.
off for so long, now has to be like, okay, I have to juggle all these new social situations and put myself out there. It sounds like this is going to be a big learning experience for Max.
Now I have more impossible questions.
Teaching everybody
than I
how
had
to solve a
begin
murder,
with.
Mitch.
I have to ask because I'm just so curious, which came first, the idea for Max to have this timeline shifting power, or did your team just want to experiment with the idea of multiple timelines?
They just wanted
We
to make
have
their
been
job harder.
interested in multiple timelines for a while because of that gameplay possibilities. But I think it wasn't until we were exploring Max's story that it really clicked how we could do it in a way that felt absolutely intertwined with the emotional journey as well.
And shifting and traversing the timelines is in the player's hands. You have to trust the player is going to do it.
Yeah, the player over the course of the game is going to learn how to use this ability to
This is so cool.
navigate the environments, the relationships.
This is one of like the
and
most
then at a
intricate
certain
ones
point,
I
you just
think we've
trust the
received.
player to
This is
navigate
insane.
and
This
solve
is so
this
cool.
mystery.
When I woke up, Safi was gone forever. And now, I am in a whole new world of questions. What are these
Look at the owl.
worlds? Timelines? Realities? Where did this new power come from? Is Rewind gone forever? Lucky for me, one question clearly takes priority. How do I protect the Safi I have left?
Oof.
Now, as a big
Max
fan,
putting it
I'm
on her.
so happy that Hannah Tell is returning as
I'm
Max.
hanging out with Hannah tomorrow. I'm so
But
excited to
for
see her and give her a
people who
hug
are
and be like,
new,
congrats.
players who are new to the Life is Strange franchise, do they have to go back and play
just
all
show
of the
Hannah
older
and then not bring her
titles?
up.
What's the point of entry
Come
for
back,
them?
Hannah.
You don't have to at all. All of the Life is Strange games stand on their own and have their own story. And so for Life is Strange Double Exposure, players will have everything they need to understand the emotional context of Max's past.
Oh, so you don't need to play
But
the
it
other
is a
ones.
brand new location in a small college. There's new characters. You can absolutely start with this first game.
Seems like Safi rubbed a few people the wrong way.
Oh.
How should
Hello?
I know?
What is this,
Go
interview?
talk to somebody who's been here longer than
What are
6
you,
months.
journalist?
We do
Get
all
outta here,
know that
journalist.
Life is Strange is all about choices and the consequences of those choices, for better or worse. So for returning players like me,
Do they have a
who
costume
made
change?
really
Does
hard
Lisa have a costume
decisions that we
change?
now
Her
have
earrings
to
are
live
gone.
with, do we bring those with us to Life is Strange Double Exposure?
Yes, so the returning players from Max's first adventure will remember that there's a massive decision to make at the end of that game, results in two very different endings.
Chat.
And it was really important at Deck 9, if we were going to make another Max adventure, that the game would have to respect both those endings. Life is Strange Double Exposure does that very thing. There's no canon ending in our book to the first game. Double Exposure will respect both endings in Max's thoughts, her journal, her SMS, her interactions with other characters, what she opts to reveal about her past to her new friends. It's all reflective of that final choice.
There you go.
For all of us players who were racked with guilt making those tough decisions, who kind of crave making decisions like that again, will we have lots of those choices that keep us up at night playing Life is Strange Double Exposure?
Yeah, Max
This is gonna be crazy.
will face a lot of tough decisions. It's kind of her thing.
Perfect. That's what I want. Bring it on. And so it's been so long since the original game came out.
Oh my God,
For
Ash.
players who maybe don't have the original console that
Calling
they
it
played on,
now.
or let alone the save file from their Life is Strange 1 game, how will they import their previous choices?
Could be a decision right at the top, right?
Safi and Max will have a conversation that's pretty early on in the game,
Oh.
and Arcadia Bay just comes up naturally in that conversation, so players can remake the choice then, or they could try the other way.
Okay, so it sounds like Safi is kind of like a little interrogation there with Max.
Safi's very curious
Okay.
about Max because Max is generally pretty closed off, and Safi knows there's something interesting there.
Okay, so that's where we're going to see this backstory come into play. Very, very cool. So it sounds like new players are all good to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. It was very important to us that for folks entirely brand new to the franchise and brand new to Max Caulfield as a character, that everything they need to know about her is
They just talked
right
about the
there
two
in
timelines
Life
that
is
they're
Strange
honoring
Double
them,
Exposure.
Dark.
And then for returning players, we absolutely honor the biggest, most impactful decision you're going to remember from that first game and carry that forward so you can see how that plays out in Max's latest adventure.
Is this about the blue-haired girl whose picture you keep in your wallet?
Wait, you snooped in
What?
my wallet?
Stop deflecting. The girl with the blue hair. What's the deal with you two?
Chat! They did not just leave us off on that.
Next up, we speak
That's
to
crazy.
Hannah Tell, the iconic
That's
voice
crazy.
of Max Caulfield. And be sure to
Lucy,
stick around because in
I
less
see you,
than
Lucy.
10 minutes, we'll showcase an extended look
In
at
10
new
minutes?
Life is Strange Double
We have a
Exposure
little- we have a little
gameplay
intermission
for the very
break?
first time. You don't want to miss it.
Oh, that's cute. That's funny. So we have oh, Hannah! Aww.
I'm Hannah Tell, and I play Max Caulfield in Life is Strange Double Exposure.
Oh my God, look at her. Oh my God, I love
Hannah, I'm so thrilled that you are back as Max Caulfield in Life is Strange Double Exposure. This is what we've been waiting for. How does it feel for
I'm gonna
you
cry.
to
I'm so
return to
proud and
Max?
happy
Probably a lot
for
of
her.
emotions, underplay.
Yeah, so many emotions. It's an incredible feeling, and in a certain way, it feels like I'm coming home. I love Max so much, and we
gonna cry.
have so much in common.
I'm gonna
and,
cry.
My experience playing her the first time around was so formative in my life. It's a real honor to get to come back and expand on her story.
How did things feel this time around versus portraying the character in 2015?
Well, she's
2015, that's
grown
insane.
up so much. She was in high school in the first game, and now she's, out of her college years. She has a somewhat prestigious position as an artist in residence at this amazing university, and she has this whole amazing future ahead of her in terms of her artist career as a photographer. And I think that that's really given her a sense of purpose that's motivated her to kind of shed some of the shyness, parts of her introversion that held her back. I think that she's kind of grown out of that. She's more comfortable with who she is, and she feels like, hey, this is who I'm supposed to be.
Aww.
Be safe, yeah?
When am I not?
She's been suppressing her powers
Yes.
while on the road, and now she's this artist in residence at Caledon in Vermont.
Vermont?
Does she still feel like she needs to suppress them, or why did she feel like she needed to suppress them?
Well, the powers resulted in ultimate devastation in her life and everyone's life around her, and even like the space-time continuum with the weather-related phenomenons that were taking place because of her using this power. So she feels like this is like a deadly weapon. It's not something that she's gonna ever want to use again, and also it really sets her apart from having a normal life and having normal relationships with people. So I think she's put that away very confidently, and is very hesitant about ever tapping back into that side of herself again. She doesn't know what could happen. It could even kill her to try to use her powers again.
Whoa.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah. We've caught up with who Max Caulfield is now. What has she been doing in the time between the events of Arcadia Bay to now?
Well, she's been on the road. She doesn't feel comfortable in any one place. And she's living like a nomadic lifestyle, taking photographs of abandoned, lonely spaces. For some reason, anything that's desolate or stark and intense really draws her eye. And she likes to photograph that. And she's made a bit of a name for herself by photographing these types of images. And she searches for them and stays in hotels and hangs out in local watering holes and just kind of absorbs the slice of life of each little town that she's been in. And now she's in a new environment with all new people and a new job responsibility.
And new powers too,
and
right?
New powers.
Can you talk about that a little bit? Because fans of the original game, we love the rewind power. You know, we were turning back time, but now time is moving in a different direction.
Exactly.
Right?
Well, as Max has evolved, her powers have evolved. She didn't use that power for a really long time, understandably, because it creates so much devastation. So it atrophied and it adapted into something different.
What if I told you there's this other timeline?
Wait.
Where Safi is alive. And I can travel between this timeline and that one.
So she has this supernatural ability to move between the timelines, see the timeline where Safi is still alive, go into the one where she's dead, talk to people.
Yes, exactly. She has a unique position to figure out what's really going on in this terrible situation of Safi's death.
So I know you're a true crime fan. So when you got the call of, hey, we want you to come back and play Max and solve this mystery, where were you? What was going through your head when you finally learned the news?
Well, I was still in school. I was studying neuroscience.
Crazy.
I was trying to prepare to take calculus. I had to have 2 different tutors. It was a horrible situation.
2 timelines, 2 tutors.
2 timelines, 2 tutors, 1 mystery, 1 failing grade. But I got the call, and it was just like such an amazing rescue from my math phobia. And it was the producer and the performance director telling me, and I just sobbed into the phone.
Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
As you can probably tell, the fan base, myself included, have a very personal relationship with Max. How does it feel for you personally knowing the impact that you've made on fans in the community?
Seriously,
it's just unbelievable to be playing a part that resonated with someone, so many people. It makes me feel so validated and so honored and so grateful. There are so many fans of this game that have created this really loving community where they share their art and they pour their time and energy into creating gorgeous artwork or really intricate creative cosplays.
Got tattoos.
Tattoos. It's etched on their skin permanently because the game changed them, and the game changed me too. So I feel very connected to them, and it moves me to tears all the time.
Let's thrash, Chakra Bra.
Okay. Let's pretend you said something normal, but basically that.
And it's not often that an actor gets to reprise a character. Was that something that you, from a physical perspective, from a performance perspective, had to take into account? Because, you know, back in 2015, you were portraying a teenage Max versus Life is Strange Double Exposure was an adult Max. Did you have to change your voice or pitch?
Yes, well, my voice kind of stayed the same, but Max's voice matured and got a bit more deeper and more grounded in its tone, and her posture became a bit more sure of herself and tall and standing to her full height and taking up space and being comfortable with that. And so I had to, adjust everything about my body to try to convey her growth.
That was such a good interview. I'm so happy for Hannah, dude. So happy.
And now we're proud to present an extended look at the gameplay from Life is Strange Double Exposure.
I'm excited. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Pre-beta development build.
Give me the Cliff Notes version of what we're actually here to see.
All right.
A bunch of little pieces of a shattered asteroid.
From 11 million miles away.
This is what I get for introducing you to.
Wow.
So, should we be worried about this crazy asteroid hitting Earth?
Not in our lifetime. And it'll probably disintegrate before it reaches the surface.
I'd be so cold up there.
All right, Max. You have 24 hours before the world ends. What would you do?
Ooh.
Oh, I'm documenting that shit. Can you imagine how cool an apocalypse photo set would be?
Oh my god, this again? Nobody would see it. I'm telling you, art requires an audience. Otherwise, it's just...
Okay, jeez. Agree to disagree.
Cute.
Awful quiet over there, Murph. Don't want to weigh in?
Oh, I wasn't listening. But, hey, looks like the equipment's working.
Oh, that was weird.
Eek. Why am I not at home wrapped up in a
Suspicious.
blanket burrito right now?
I don't know. Me and Moses out in town without you? Think of the wild times you would have missed.
Lakeport's most notorious party animals.
Get it, Moses? Yo, right, Snooze? Me too.
Oh, I brought cups. Figured that was better than passing the bottle around.
Look at that mug!
This is the best you could do?
I don't work in this building. Don't blame me for the astronomy department's bad taste.
Is that a toilet?
Mine says, I'm the world's horniest grandma.
Grab a mug, Max.
Oh my god, stop. That is a toilet.
Wow. 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
The mug has consequences? Be careful, chat.
I have some good news. It's big, but I can't tell you what it is.
You can't tell us you have good news.
What the?
I don't want to say anything else until everything is finalized.
Mysterious.
The mug will
Well,
remember
whatever we're
this.
celebrating, I think it calls for a selfie.
Oh, I just got
selfie
this
with Safi.
camera and I want to get
A
some good
Safi selfie.
use out of it.
What should we say?
Damn, I think I have hypothermia.
That's one thing to say.
Moses has hypothermia.
Whoa. Moses has hypothermia. That's literally what they said. Oh my god, that's so funny.
I've got incoming.
Yo, the writing team.
I'm
This
gonna,
is good. This is good stuff.
You know, do my thing.
This is good, chat. Yeah, Moses needs some gloves.
Good news, huh?
You two and your secrets.
Maybe he has gloves in the other
How
time.
you ever hold a conversation with each other is beyond me.
I'm dying to know what Sophie's good news is. Maybe I can somehow convince her to spill.
Can it be October already?
I love how Moses always looks so passionate about his
Camera!
work,
Camera!
even when he's just crunching numbers. Hey, Moses. Casually lean on the telescope.
I might knock it over.
Pretend.
I love how Moses is so like weird and awkward. You can retake it. You can post it. Ooh, crosstalk. Moses Murphy, man of science. No, it looks like there is.
Hey, Sophie.
Let's go wiggle it out of her.
Find anything poemable?
Oh.
The moon? Kind of. Though I'd hardly be the first. Carl Sandburg called it a friend for the lonesome to talk to.
Pretty. I haven't seen a moon this bright outside of Oregon.
Oh, a Max biography nugget.
Uh-oh.
Those are rare.
I know. All the details are so
never
cool.
really talk about why you came here.
You already know. Your mom threw me a lifeline. Pulled me out of freelance hell.
One of these days, I'm gonna find out what you're running from, Max Caulfield. That's a promise.
Well, you gotta tell us what your news is, please.
Okay, spill.
Yeah.
What's the
Yes.
news?
Yes.
No chance. That vault is closed.
What?
You're killing me here. Are you really gonna keep secrets from your dear friend Max?
You're one to talk, my dear.
That's true.
Okay, I'll leave you to your muse.
Dang. She does got a point. She does have a point.
Hey, Moses. Doesn't some small part of you want to know what Safi's good news is?
I want to know. I know the graphics are so good. Everything is like so like the
I think I
breath,
have an idea.
the hair movement,
But once we go down this road,
the texture of the clothes,
okay.
the depths of the eyes. It's all so good.
give this to Safi if you can.
There's a bottle
You'll
cap?
probably have to trick her into taking it or plant it on her.
Oh.
Like a prank?
No, this has rules.
Oh.
So it's more of a game. Whoever holds the bottle cap has to do whatever you say.
Yo, that's some foreshadowing
Well,
right there. I'm
within
calling
reason.
it. Bottle cap is a foreshadowing thing.
Moses, I have literally never wanted to play a game more in my entire life.
You say that now, but Safi has a very loose definition of within reason. And she'll come for you next.
Yo,
Okay.
it's Vermont. She's probably
Wish me luck.
freezing. Everybody's got to wear a beanie out there. Why don't I trust this, right?
Okay, how am I going to plant this on Safi?
Just put it, just put it in her pocket. Just be like, hey, look at the moon.
Since Safi hasn't quit smoking yet,
Aw,
maybe I can use it to my
Safi.
advantage. I'm not above relaxing my principles.
I
to keep
couldn't,
Safi
like,
in a
I'm
bottle
looking
cap.
at this place and
There
it's
might be
making me
some
feel
other
cold right
hiding
now.
places up here that could work.
It did say vanish. That's pretty, like...
Could I hide the bottle cap in a snowball?
And then
Not sure I want to
throw it at her face? Max, get out of here.
I'd only get one shot.
Do not miss your
Safi
chance to
eats
go.
these when she can't slip away for a
Sour
smoke.
cat.
It'd be totally normal for me to offer her one.
But are you just gonna put it? Wait, what does that mean? You're putting it inside of. She's gonna choke on it. Max, what are you doing? You're putting the bottle. She's gonna literally choke on it. You're trying to. What are you doing? So you're trying
Now
to
I've
save
just
her
got to
from dying,
deliver
not
this to
kill her
Safi.
yourself. Oh my god. She's gonna literally choke
Hey,
on a bottle
Safi.
cap. She can't rewind time.
Want a piece of candy? There's a few left.
Oh, all she needs to do
Twist
is
my
just
arm.
like literally like take it in her hand and then she loses, right? Okay. There we go.
Shit. It's a conspiracy.
Come on, Max. Surely you, of all people, would let a girl have her secrets.
Nope, rules are
And
rules.
violate the sacred covenant of the bottle cap? Never.
Let's go.
You know I'm going to get you back for this, right?
No, you're
Less
not.
thready. More talk.
Okay.
No, you're not, because you're gonna
So, well, I've been shopping around a bunch of my poetry, right?
It got picked
Like,
up?
as a collection. And a publisher made an offer.
Let's
For
go,
real?
Safi.
Oh my god, Safi! That's incredible. Congratulations.
Oh. I think they almost made out.
Thank you. Nothing signed or anything yet, so I want to keep it under wraps until all the paperwork gets signed.
Understood. Your secret is safe with me.
That was cute.
Oh. Oh.
I wonder if there's love options in this game.
Hello?
I mean, I feel like it has to be with the Life is
This is
Strange game,
Safi?
but also I feel like Max is going to be way too busy trying to
Yes,
solve
this
this
is
murder.
Safia Llewellyn Fayyad.
Oh.
Speaking.
Be right back.
But like, Max is gonna be too busy trying to solve a murder in 2 timelines. I would not be like open to being in a relationship at that moment in my life.
Would
Honestly.
you really take pictures of the end of the world?
Yeah. Think about it. I take photos of empty buildings. An empty planet? That's next level.
Okay. But it's like Safi said, nobody is ever going to see them.
Yeah, you're right. Alex did have
Sure,
a lot of
but
stuff going on too, and she
Who
did romance.
cares? I take a lot of photos nobody ever sees. I want to go out doing something I'm good at, you know?
I know, so good,
What?
right, Fred?
No, nothing. Just didn't take you as a it's the journey, not the destination type.
I mean, I guess I'm not. It's more like sometimes you reach the destination alone. And that's okay.
Uh-oh.
Look at that. What a tale.
Moses, such a little nerd. I know, the owl pin.
Moses was right. This is awesome.
Yo, hello? Stop, please. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did she just do a timeline? Did she just get in? What happened?
You okay?
Yeah. All good. Just dizzy. Maybe the champagne.
Huh.
I think I'm gonna take off. Get some rest.
Huh.
I can give you a ride if you wait a few minutes.
No, that's okay. I think a walk will clear my head. Think so.
That was weird. They die of the cold. Or like her little patch. Music! Don't DMCA me, please. This is our first like real song besides the trailer, right?
I'm glad Moses invited me out tonight.
I can't recall exactly how you came into my life at all. It seems you always.
Caledon's a beautiful campus, but it's even better
What a
when
great
it snows.
aesthetic gameplay.
To suddenly appear. Call me crazy.
Ooh, chills.
I know that's everything I know.
What a perfect night for walking home. I'll just catch up with Safi tomorrow.
Promise this is what you want.
Safi's chain smoking again?
You guys know this
Wonder
song?
what
I
that
don't.
call was about.
Please don't wake me up.
Wow, Safi. What did Mr. Snowman ever do to you?
What the? That scared me.
Now I know who's been leaving all that squirrel gore around campus.
I love the music right now with this scene.
It makes no difference how far I'd go, 'cause I'd find you.
Don't get to take a shot like this every day. Wow. You're really watching me, aren't you?
Is it Rachel Amber and an owl now? Yo, dude, she's just trying to take a picture. Let her take a picture. She's just trying to. She just wants to be she's a photographer.
This is not a test.
Oh.
The emergency broadcast system is now in effect.
Oh, she's having PTSD.
I caused this.
Oh,
I caused all of this.
That's gonna hurt. Poor Max. Can't even enjoy her passion.
Hey, are you okay?
Oh, no, she's bleeding.
Something's wrong.
Oh no, shoot, she's gonna find Safi right now.
Hey!
Wait, does Moses find Safi with her? Was that it? Is that all we get to see? Okay, good. Keep going. Don't be nosy or you're gonna get a nosebleed. Oh, the music, the eerie music. Wait, that's Safi right there. She seems to be fine.
There's Safi. She seems okay.
Yeah, she's okay. She turns around and then is that when the shot happens?
I feel like I should check on her anyway.
This is giving me
Better
lighthouse
safe than
vibes.
sorry.
This is giving me going to the lighthouse vibes. She's alive! Ooh, crazy theory. Max is the one who died, but ah, shit! Her power split the timeline.
Safi, hang on.
I wasn't prepared. That's crazy, dude. She's dead. Oh, she's fine.
Safi's fine. For a moment, I thought...
Where did you hear that gunshot? What happened? Are you gonna hear another one? This is crazy. I would yell her name out. Where is she going? How'd she get that far? Now she's gone? That's not possible. Is that Safi? Who's that? What's going on?
Safi.
Dude, something crazy about to happen.
Safi? Hey. You okay?
What? Oh shit, no, she's dead. Oh my god! What? Who just set her up like that? Nasties? Who put her seated like that on the bench?
Max!
Oh, so Moses knows. Moses, check it out, man. We got a murder on our hands.
No.
This is insane. I got chills right now. I got chills. I got chills. Yeah, you can't. Moses, you better not be Max's friend because you might get shot too, my guy. Yo, this shot, though. No pun intended. Wow. Yeah, and she was gonna get published and everything. No, let's talk about the camera shot, guys. Come on. Look at the snow. That looks cool. The tail. Oh! I cannot believe there's another Life is Strange. This is insane. This is absolutely crazy. I love this. I love this for everybody. I love this for the fans. I love this for me because I'm excited to play it. I love this for Hannah and the devs. Oh my god.
Thanks for tuning in to our Life is Strange double
Can
exposure
we get love in the chat for Lucy from Square because Lucy, this was Lucy's entire baby and Lucy created this entire thing and it's amazing and it's so great.
Yeah, that's literally just a few
love in
months
the chat
away.
for Lucy Hale.
I have literally
If you see Lucy
never
on
wanted to play
socials,
a
tell her
game
she
more
did a
in
good
my
job.
entire life.
Pre-order the Ultimate Edition to get advance access to the first 2 chapters on October
great.
15th. 2 whole weeks before release date.
Look at all of those.
You'll also
outfit
receive
packs.
5 outfit packs. Spooky, Decades,
Yeah,
Final
you can
Fantasy
speculate as much
7,
as you
fan
want, or
favorites,
speculate as much as you
and
want,
Paw
Ash.
Prints, as well as exclusive cat content.
Cat content?
Follow us on all social media at Life is Strange Game for the latest updates. And we'll see you again soon.
What? Guys, that was insane. That was it? How many people were watching this? 13,000 people. Oh my god, Cat. Wow.